But it was ancient spirits of good. Yeah. Got a white pyramid.
I remember. Well, let's see. What was some of the native species besides the robo-burbles?
I hated them.
Oh no! Wow, but burbles.
They sound like Waspinator.
No, that's why I must destroy your waspinator. Who did the voice of the robo-burbles?
Probably Waspinator.
You look it up on the wiki, it's legit just a picture of Waspinator. Okay, so who did the voices of, like, who do we have as the voices of the Thundercats?
The voices?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's go over the voice acting.
Mainly a bunch of no-name.
I probably don't do much anymore.
Most of them are probably dead. Let's see. Good IMDb.
I wish I had my tablet so it'd be easier to do this.
Well, I'm sorry. Thundercats IMDb. Here we go. Let's see. Snarf. Bob McFadden. Let's see who he did. See, he died in 2000.
Okay.
He did some voices in some of Rankin Bass's Christmas stuff.
What was some of his just additional voices or
Yeah, like elves and stuff. He did. Let's see.
he was the head elf from
He was Commander Stargazer in the Silverhawks, which was another Rankin Bass thing.
yeah.
Oh, he did. Did you ever watch Flight of Dragons?
I'm gonna say it.
It was a Rankin Bass movie. It was.
No, I have not.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's not the best Rankin Bass movie. It's based off of a book called The Dragon and the George, and it's a really interesting. The book is really interesting because it follows this whole premise of all dragons call all humans Georges.
Why? Because of the Knight George?
St. George, yeah. Because they assumed that was a human, and his name was George, and he slayed a dragon. That we're all called Georges. Conversely, we call all of those dragons because the dragon, quote unquote, that St. George slew, his name was just Dragon. So it's this humongous misunderstanding.
Okay, very interesting.
Yeah. He does a voice on there, Sir Orrin Neville Smythe. The animation is like, as much as I love Rankin Bass animation,
It's not one of their best.
this was like, I felt like they
Legit low budget.
Yeah.
As low budget as Rankin Bass
The
can get.
dragons look ridiculous. Instead of like a smog, they have like these big, huge balloon torsos.
So we're talking about the reluctant dragon from Disney.
And
Or Peach Dragon.
sorta. It's good for what it is. I enjoy
Okay.
Flight of Dragons.
Okay.
Um,
Who else do we got?
let's see, that's about all that guy ever did.
That's notable.
Yeah, seriously, like his most notable thing is Snarf.
Snarf. Yeah.
Oh, Lionel, Snarf, Snarf. And then, oh, my mistake, because they sound so similar. That is not the guy that played Adam McCarthy, as Panthro. Bill Cosby's dad from The Cosby Show. They sound a lot alike. Earl Hyman is Panthro.
Really?
Yeah.
And what was some? Okay.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
That's Panthro and
Bill Cosby's dad. That's it.
That's
as noticeable as we get here.
Let's see who Larry Kinney was Lion-O. Let's see.
Oh, you think you probably got a lot.
Thundercats. He's Lion-O.
Just Thundercats, nothing else.
He's Jaga in Thundercats Roar, which is kind of funny.
I forgot Thundercats Roar was a thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen Thundercats Roar?
No. Yeah, he does some extra voices in video games here and there. Nothing
like.
He does some voices in Tiger Sharks and Silverhawks. So yeah, no, that's Lion-O is his biggest credit. Earl Hammond was Mumra. He died in 2002.
Yeah. I like to think there's probably a good chunk, like, because that's the thing. Normally, if you're the villain, you get a lot of good voice roles. Nothing.
I mean, we're talking like some B knockoff movies that came out after big movies like The Secret of Anastasia came out after Anastasia.
Yeah.
Moses, Egypt's Great Prince, came out probably after Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
sad.
Nothing. I mean, this
is a very, very sad.
Depressing.
And these people didn't do much after that.
Let's see who did. Let's see, Chitara. She's actually got a picture on that one on IMDb, so let's maybe have more success there.
Nothing.
Not really. She did some TV here and there.
There's some Grand Theft Auto, I Love Ponytails, Santa Baby, Law and Order.
Nothing. Like this voice cast did nothing. Tigra. Let's see. Peter Newman. What does he do? He's still alive.
Oh, there's some hope.
He's Major Nikolai Yakov on Archer.
Oh, shit. Well, he's dead. His character died, so. Have you seen Archer?
Here and there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the Duke of Zeal in the Felix the Cat movie.
Really?
I love that fucking movie. And it seems like everybody has. It seems like it was in their contracts. You must do a voice in Tiger Sharks and Silverhawks. Not a lot. He does a video game here and there.
This is extremely sad. I'm afraid to see what Wily Cat done.
They gotta do drugs.
Nobody even there. Not even a picture. He don't even exist.
Let's see, all cast and crew.
How many voice actors altogether? Holy sh!
Well, let's see, like, the guy that did Snarf. He did Slide and Linkso and Snarfer and Tugmug and Captain Bragg and Driller and, I mean, Rune the Destroyer.
Yeah, so they are legit having to
He did Mammut.
They are legit having to overwork themselves. Here's one for you. For Chitara, were you Chitara and Lion-O or Chitara and Tigra?
Oh, Chitara and Tigra. Like, that's who I would prefer to be together.
Okay.
Come on, Lion-O, yeah, he's an adult. He's like mentally 12 years old.
Boobies.
Seriously. He's like this great leader, but he would just be like, boobies. Oh, boobies. Huh. Wily Cat, done by the guy that does Tigra.
Oh.
The lady that did Chitara is Wily Kit.
This is a very, very sad cat.
9 voice casts, that's it.
This is a very, very sad cat. Like, you know what? I can understand why they didn't do anything else. Because after Thundercats, they're like, fuck this. Never again. Mumra, is that you? Why do you specifically sound like so-and-so? Good question. Why?
Snowman.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was just Snowman. That's
Snowman.
how original. Anything to sell the toys.
Yeah. We got a guy that lives in the snow. He's a guy. Is he a man? Yes. Snowman. And he rides on a big cat.
Snow meow.
That's the thing. It's like, no, we can't be too obvious on this one. It can't be snow cat. Snow meow.
What noises do cats make? Meow. Snow meow. Yes.
And it's kind of like, they're friends with Snowman, and he works, with them periodically. And he rides on Snow Meow.
Yeah.
Which is a giant cat. And the Thundercats are like totally okay with this. I mean, that would be like if I came up to somebody and found out they rode on a giant, like Andre the Giant. They rode on Andre the Giant on all fours, and he didn't talk. And I was just like, that's not weird at all. That you're riding around with
Maybe he's a
giant
gimp.
me.
Maybe the cat's a gimp. Maybe Snow Meow's like it's a fetish for him. Snow Meow is a gimp. Because like there was a point. Like, if you remember in the episode where Snowman shows up, it's like Lino takes over Snow Meows and said, rebel against your owner. Like, rise above the oppression. And Snow Meow's just like, no!
It says Lunatics.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, like, these guys almost took out the Thundercats. Because it's like, for the longest time, the Thundercats would be like, fight the mutants who were idiots. And then occasionally Mom-Ra would be like, all right, fine, transform this again, blah, blah, blah. And they would just chase him back to his pyramid. But, like, the Lunatics showed up and, like, beat the shit out of him real fast. It was like, oh, we can't play around with these fuckers. It was a nice change of pace in the story.
Now, what was how did you first watch Thundercats?
Cartoon Network. That's how we found out we had cable. Because when I was back in the old days, we didn't have cable. We had an antenna.
Yeah.
Varying degrees of success of holding the rabbit ears with tinfoil and stuff. But I remember we came home. I distinctly remember this. This is like a core memory. Coming home from school one day, my dad is home, and my dad's never home during the day back then. And he had it on Cartoon Network, and Thundercats was on. And not only did it was like a lot of people didn't have cable, Cartoon Network you had to pay for separately.
Yeah.
You didn't just get that with your cable. You had to pay Disney Channel, HBO, Cartoon Network. You had to pay for.
Yeah.
So my dad had paid for Cartoon Network. And
you just didn't know about it, or
no, he surprised us.
Oh,
with
okay.
Cable and Cartoon Network, and cable was only like 33 channels, but that was like a step up from like the 8 that we got over there.
Mm-hmm.
But Cartoon Network was on, and the Thundercats was on Cartoon Network, and I was just like immediately enthralled. And like as soon as I came home the next day, Thundercats was on, and then that's when Toonami.
Yeah.
That's back when Moltar was on Toonami. And I was immediately hooked. I loved the art style, like the lore. I loved Thundercats.
Sadly, we're gonna have to cut this short,
No!
a 30-minute episode because we are still currently at work. So
That was a quick 30 minutes.
I know. Well, time flies when you're Thundercats home.
We didn't even get to the Lunatics that much. Just Tugmug.
That's saying we'll have to. I'm saying like depending on what our schedules are, I'll have to come over and we'll do a recording. So that's enough for this episode of Cartoon.
Cartoon.